You know what's good, YouTube. Scartavio here, back again once again, and today, people, is our second episode of the Showdown Showcase. I haven't actually uploaded the first episode yet, but I'm actually got a few more ideas in between episodes. But let's go ahead and take a look at the new Pokemon for this week. Lanturn. Lanturn has actually got a lot more options than I realized. I thought, okay, it's just going to be a typical Pokemon, nothing really special about it, but he's actually pretty good. So just go ahead and look at those stats real quick. He's got a base 125 HP. His other defenses are kind of but the HP is wonderful. So I can understand why he's not higher than Inu, but he is still a fantastic Pokemon because he can run so many sets that are viable. And one of those sets is, I adapted this a little from a 5th gen set, is Volt Switch, Toxic, Scald, and Thunder Wave. As you can see, I have ways that I can hinder you with Toxic, with a Burn, and with Paralyzation. Depending on who you are and what would be best for you, I have a counter for you to hinder you. If I need to slow you down, Thunder Wave. If I need to make sure you can't physically attack me, I'll get a Scald off and hopefully Burn. And if I just need to get some consistent damage, I've got Toxic, and then I've got Volt Switch to get on out of there. Volt Switch seems like it's going to be a lot like U-Turn was for Froakie in yesterday's video, but it's not on every set. It's on a few of them, but not all of them. And on to our next set. That's actually not a set. That's more of just typical options that you can have if you want to be just more supportive. It's got Heal Bell, Confuse Ray, Rest, Stockpile. It's also got, pretty sure he's got some other moves, like also Thunder Wave and Toxic from there. It's got a few good moves actually that I did not know about. And then this is a set that I'm considering running. I've never actually ran this yet, but it seems like it has this potential. Assault Vest Lanturn. And yes, I know that sounds insane. But, like I said, a base 125 HP, 252, 31 IVs, that's 454 in HP. That is fantastic. You cannot deny that is not good. And then you go ahead and get the 252 Modest Nature, and that's 276 in special attack. And while that's maybe not the best, it's still got some potential power. You can replace Thunderbolt with Charge Beam if you want to. You can replace Scald with Surf, but you know me, I prefer Scald. Let's see, what other electric moves do you get? Discharge, I don't know why you would run Discharge. Maybe a 30% chance, but that's about it. So it seems like your best options are Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Discharge, and Charge Beam. But I'm going to go ahead and keep Thunderbolt on there. I might switch out for Charge Beam if I actually do make a team with this set. But for now, it will stay Thunderbolt. And Dazzling Gleam, just for some coverage. I don't know why. I always thought that Lanturn got Energy Ball. Turns out he doesn't. It just seems like he does. Is there... what water type that's like Lanturn gets an Energy Ball? I'm sure there's got to be one out there. I don't know. Either way, let's just go on to our next one. This is actually a set that I saw used similarly on a few other Pokemon. Is Rest Talk, Heal Bell, Scald. Scald can be replaced with your best other move. Scald's just one I'm going for. You can get that Rest Talk off, and then if you get the Heal Bell, you automatically wake up and you don't use your Heal Bell PP. So you can save those for later for your team. So you don't have to keep on trying to get lucky with that, and either way, you're good to go with that. So it's a pretty good set, I would think. It's more stally, honestly, but at the same time, it seems like it could easily work. And then this is actually a set that I saw in 5th gen. RU is subcharge beams and then 2 stab moves, Scald and Thunderbolt. Because what you can do with this is you set up the substitute, and with your massive HP, you are going to be able to get a lot of these off. 454 divided by 4 is not ideal, actually. Hold on. I'm going to keep that at that, and then let me just tinker with this for a little. 245, 243, okay, 244. And then you can just go ahead and put 12 in defense or special defense if you want to, because then you're able to get up a good bit more of substitutes. Hold on, let me make sure my math's correct. Yeah, you're able to get up 33 substitutes if you don't take any damage besides that, which 32 substitutes, and then you can get Charge Beam, Scald, and Thunderbolt off. You're going to be getting some damage because Charge Beam has a 70% chance to boost your special attack by 1. You can paralyze them with a Thunderbolt, that way you can outspeed them. And then Scald, you can burn them if you need to. That might be the set I'm actually going to run, because that seems like that could be very valuable. Maybe not on Lanturn, but on someone else. But at the same time, it seems like it could work on Lanturn very well. And then this is the typical set that Smoggin gives us. Scald, Toxic, Hellbelt, and Volt Switch. It's very similar to the first set, minus T-Wave, but you also can heal your own Pokemon while crippling them. Scald or Toxic, depending on the Pokemon and what you need to do for them. And I think that Lanturn actually has a lot of possibilities. He does get a few moves that I don't really get. Why? Like, Sucker Punch. Why does he get Sucker Punch? Why does he get Wild Charge? Why does every water type get Aqua Ring? Giga Impact. Psybeam. Just some weird moves I don't understand why he gets, but that's beside the point. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. So I've been Criteria. You've been watching. If you enjoyed the content, smash that like button, subscribe, and come back tomorrow for our 3rd part of our Ashlock and our RU Pokemon. I'm not going to spoil who it is, but he was one of my favorite Pokemon in my 5th gen RU team. Absolutely wrecked house with Smeargle beside him. But that's for tomorrow, and I will see you then, hopefully. Peace!